Hey there everybody, Graham here, and it's time once again to take a look at Tales and Tactics. So, I said in the last video that I kind of felt like the game was a little too easy, and I was far from the only person saying that, and the devs actually did a really cool thing and found a way, I think, to make everybody happy. So you may notice from the last couple videos, this looks a lot different. We don't have the system where you get your bonuses and an associated penalty at the same time. So you can pick all of these mechanics here that you want to have active. You can pick which ones you want, like if you don't want Devil's Deals, you can turn that off. And that won't change any of the difficulty settings for the run. Instead, we get this absolutely terrifying difficulty select screen, and yeah. So, as you can see, there are tons of different penalties. Basically every way they could think of to make the game harder, they... boy, did they. They also, for people who are particularly looking for a challenge, introduced this challenge climb difficulty. Now, I've only been able to get it up to 10. I think it goes up to 20, but I'm not positive about that. Figured what I would do is I would try a run on 10 and just see how it goes, just give it my best shot. So here goes nothing. Alright, so the two things to note right off the start. We lose the first guy like we usually do. Also, I pretty much always play as Cedric because it really feels like I'm sure some of the other characters can do well in this difficulty, but I haven't been able to do it yet, so... Cedric's the one I always go with, and we're just going to try to do the best we can. So we have an interesting choice here. We started with an Orc war banner, which will allow us to make something an Orc. And there is an Orc right here with this Gorbin. We also have a couple demons, so... I don't know, how risky do I want to play this? We're going up against reptiles and assorted stuff. It's a lot of health, but let's just hedge our bets there. We just get those two, and let's get ourselves an Orc. He can actually go in the very back because he has a range of 4. The reason that I'm doing this is just to get the one tough unit in the front line lined up with their tough unit, and make it so that this guy has to run up to attack us. So I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't know how well this run is going to go, but we're just gonna do what we can. Alright, so we won the first fight. Not bad. Unlucky Lass can occasionally give you a little bit of trouble, but overall she's not that bad. So there are a few different things that we can do. Demons feels like it's not going to turn out super well. Orcs seems better. So I think what we're going to do... Yeah, cool, we got a Zuzu. But that's fine because that gives us I didn't realize that thing had a range of 2. Gives us another kind of backline unit to help here. Yeah, I don't think losing the demons thing really hurts us at all. But let's see if we can tier up one of these. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. That is something I've noticed with the challenge climb, is I seem to get significantly worse RNG, and I don't know if that's just because of the RNG, or that it's actually, like, slanted against you the higher up you get in the challenge climb. Because I did a couple non-challenge climb runs recently, and I was genuinely surprised that I was actually getting the units I needed, rather than just rolling constantly and not finding them. I got one more roll. Double proton, one of them cursed. That's a little rough. As long as we don't lose too badly here, then I think we're in decent shape. Mud tokens is really bad when I have a bunch of units that are... Yeah, that's where I thought that was going. Mud tokens is a really, really rough one. Okay. So we are probably going to lose this one regardless. The attack speed down is not not the worst condition that we could have gotten, but it is definitely a bad one. I think the worst one I've seen is the... Yeah, especially especially into dragons, we weren't gonna win. I don't know if I'm greedy enough to take that proton, but proton is so good. Anyway, the worst condition I think is either the frozen for 6 seconds or the lose your lowest tier unit at the start of combat. Because both of them basically might as well just read you lose this fight. Unless you are massively stronger than your opponent. I don't want to roll past this proton, but I also just cannot afford to take it. Or that one. Okay, so let's see. Freezing random units. It's a little scary, but I do like the 6 star points. Compared to a bugs, which the computer-controlled bug builds are always kind of insane. You know, getting our tank frozen actually is probably the, like, least bad option. Yeah, alright, that went fine. Like, both sides just had their one tank frozen, so the fight was just who was doing more damage, and we do more damage. Especially on Cedric, I always like to choose River, and I don't think I want either of those banners, so I'll take the delay it to get a better result later. So here's the awkward part. There's a good chance we lose this fight. We can't afford to lose this fight. It's kind of rough. It's hard to position around Adelon's Ice Beam ability. Sure, let's tier 3 the Uro and hope that's gonna be enough. I probably should have used my potion as well. Okay. Yeah, are we really this low damage? No, I guess not. Alright, we're fine. Oh, that's weird. That seemed like that was going really poorly at first, but we're doing fine now, so... Demon Mark's super tempting just for the... Oh yeah, Demon Mark actually immediately gives us the level 1 demon ability. So, we'll take that one. Okay, the bridge one can... both of these can be really bad. So I think take the proton and invest, and we can't die even if it's a Devil's Deal. Let's give Vex the banner, I think? Proton was probably... Actually, thinking about it, Proton was probably the correct choice for that banner. We can fix that at the next shop. Yeah, gonna fight Shrinkomancer, who's probably going to mop the floor with me. For some reason, this character is just occasionally very difficult to beat. I don't like using potions this early, but I also like not losing health. Got it. It did not matter anyway. Or we win. Okay. No idea what happened there on either side. Well, okay, I know why it was looking so rough early. The Crosby was able to fire instantly and take out, like, most of the health on 2 of our units. But I guess the Rage plus the Demon ability just carried us through. Okay. Alright, well, let's do what we can to make our team stronger. Alright, so we got a Lizard. How did we... Oh, Spirit, of course. We did get another Orc. It's not one of my favorites, but... It's not a... Marita is a tough one. I don't know how how to feel about it. Actually, let's try the Marita for 1 round. See how it goes, and if it actually works out, then maybe we'll switch out, because that does actually give us the Brawler ability, which is not a bad one either. It's a little expensive, but I will take that Proton. Like, Proton is strong enough, or can be strong enough on its own to just carry a run. Alright, the Maria did fine. Yeah, can't complain about that. Alright, I think I'm gonna just try to focus on the Orcs. I think Rift Traveler is fine. Like, things can get a little ugly depending on what gets its position swapped, but not a whole lot we could do about that. Actually, let's just do that to really try to make sure we get through this. Alright, looks like we got a Nimbus in the middle of all of our units, which is great as far as I'm concerned. Alright, we hedged our bets a bit, and we have pretty firmly settled on an Orc build. Hopefully the game keeps feeding us them, because Orcs are fun. I do actually enjoy the Orcs in this game quite a bit. The problem with silencing everything is that I think that actually shuts off the Shaman ability. I don't know how much that matters. You know what? We'll risk it. Oh, okay. Our trait bonuses. No. That is an easy way to lose a run. It's a little awkward on the positioning, because this Spirit Fang has kind of got an open run down here, but it might just decide to fight the arrow, so. Fire Potion. Fire Potion. Okay, we very nearly lost because of the stun, but we managed to win. Oh, that was close. Yeah, so this fight is a pain in the butt now. This boss has an insane amount of CC. And all the crowd control just really adds up and just tends to shred most builds. Alright, well, we got our Spy. The ring's gonna come here just to give our Uro. Yeah, the thing's got a little over 3,000 health. Here goes nothing. Okay, we were actually strong enough to win that one. Yeah, honestly, most of the runs that I've lost on the climb are just because I run into that boss and he manages to solo my entire team for some reason. Alright, well, we're not demons anymore, so we don't want this. Mage Pivot wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna roll, and bingo. Orcs is much better. I don't actually remember what that does. Oh, right, it heals them when they enrage. That is a fantastic ability to get. Alright, well, we've officially made it to the Grand Tournament. This run's actually going pretty well so far. I'm happy with this. Okay, so we can either get some gold. One of these days I would love to get to Suspicious Figure with enough curse for the special perk. That is very difficult to do, though. Mostly just because you don't know when you're going to get this one, and I haven't... The couple times I've played a run just taking every cursed option possible, I haven't gotten this guy. It's showing me a Rhyme. That's always terrifying, because Rhyme seems disproportionately strong to its level. Okay, yeah, you know what? We'll try this one. Because the run isn't over if we lose, and if we win, then hey, all the better for us. That was a lot of dragons, though. Alright, looks... Alright, cool. We're in great shape. Honestly, when I sat down to record this, I was just thinking this was going to be like a quick, you know, like maybe one area and then get destroyed in the second, but we're actually doing pretty well so far. Every unit downgraded to tier 1 for the fight. This character is always set up to use this better than you are, so that's a little concerning. However, we do have 2 fire potions in our inventory, so let's try it. If the run ends here, I apologize to my future self for thinking this was a good idea. Alright, so we're gonna drop a fire potion on Malady, drop a fire potion on Gorbin, and hope our own team can handle all of this. Go get them, guys. Yeah, there's the Malady hit. Malady is so strong, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Yeah, we win this. Cool. Yeah, Malady's ability to just, like, take a quarter of the battlefield and throw it somewhere else is so powerful. Sure. Chronometrics can do some really funny things. And I do like picking fights with Lane Bully when I can. It's usually... Oh... You... Alright, well... Need to try to find a cursed unit to buy. Nice, we tier forward our Proton, so... if we win, that's the reason right there, because Proton is just very strong. Alright, well, I don't want to buy another cursed unit, so... we'll hold off on that, just in case we lose this fight. With an Elder Rato out on the field, it is unfortunately possible. However, the fire potion made pretty quick work of that, so I think we're fine. Yes, we are definitely fine. Perfect. Yeah, so this build's working very well, all things considered. I'm pretty happy with this. The XP won't do anything for us. The gloves will. Enemies taking less spell damage doesn't seem super relevant for us, so... I'd be much happier with a Pale Heart, but we don't have one. That's a tough call. I would love the level up. Yeah. So, yes, we did 50% less spell damage, but our build has 1 tank and 4 skirmishers, so, like, most of our damage is coming from attack. We're at the tournament, so we can't invest anymore. Or at least I'm pretty sure we can't. The last couple times I've tried it, we haven't been able to. Or I haven't been able to. Okay, let's... Yes, no problems taking a cursed unit now. Because we're in the tournament, so any loss is a end of the run anyway. Don't think I need to fix the the Demon War banner after all this time. Alright, so first up's against Otto, who is literally just Dwellers. I swear this guy is Dwellers every time I run into him. Let's see how well this works. Okay. Malady's gonna get to do his thing, which always is unfortunate, but it's not gonna make a difference. I also hate the fact that I've played this game enough to be able to easily follow everything that is going on screen. We're not going to talk about how much time I put in this game. We'll just try this, I guess. This is an awkward troop positioning to try to fight. Oh, it's because that's got the marksman. Yeah, okay. Alright. We got one of them. Orsino's still running around. Okay, yeah, no problem. I don't even think we lost a unit there. Alright, and that brings us to the last fight. Okay, so I'm going to sell these two so I can roll again. Didn't find the thing I was looking for, but what we can do instead is buy both cursed units, and doesn't really matter, we don't have enough to find another one. Okay, no healer this time. We're going to put one fire potion there. I want to put another fire potion probably on the big tanky guy. Alright, this could get rough. We are outnumbered. Does have better stats than us. But, we'll see. Okay. Neat. Horror. The horror proc actually caused the raptor to die during the stun, so that was actually kind of huge. Yeah. No problems there. Alright, well, I know I just made that look way easier than I was saying it was. That's one of the things with this difficulty is, like, yes, you can grind it all the way to max, if that's your choice, because like all auto-battlers, it's very RNG heavy. You know, if that sounds like something that's fun to you, go for it. I've gotten it as far as I want to. I've gotten a chance to show it off to all of you. I'm pretty sure I'm done for now with the ladder. At least until they add, like, maybe some new builds or some new bonuses and stuff like that. As you can see from the menus, there's some stuff they have planned for the future. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed just that entire run. That went way better than I was expecting it to. You know, this game really is just a fun alternative to all of the auto chess multiplayer stuff. If you're like me and you don't want to sit there and grind a multiplayer one forever to learn how to play it, like, it's just a really good time and something you can take at your own pace and decide how many mechanics you want to engage with. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great week, and I will catch you in the next one.